Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Pop Preview. I am Sean.
I'm Megan.
I'm Alex.
And today we're watching Avengers EndGame trailer number 2.
This one kind of took me by surprise. I wasn't sure if we were going to get another one, to be honest.
I wasn't sure we would get it this soon after Captain Marvel coming out, but I assume now that that is out and out of the way, not saying it that way, they're like, we're free to start marketing.
Putting her in more in the trailer, because now we know, and yeah exactly.
Because remember we were saying in the first trailer that they've edited somebody out, that person potentially was Captain Marvel, and maybe we might see her.
The same shot, but she's in it now.
She's in it now, so there's a lot of questions, and I can't wait to dive in and talk about it.
Yes, and I'm sure everyone is just picking this apart online, trying to figure out what everything means, and the fan theories and all that stuff.
Absolutely,
so
because this is a long time coming from 2008 to this, so...
Right.
There's a lot to wrap up.
Yeah.
But this trailer is 2 minutes and 26 seconds, so we have a hefty amount of things that we're going to see.
And I'm pretty sure this is going to be our last trailer.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
I don't, again...
When does it come out again?
April 26th.
Oh, okay. Yeah, probably.
So soon. It's like a little over a month.
Right.
Yeah, so let's just dive in.
Whee!
Ooh, black and white.
God, seems like 1,000 years ago.
That's why it's black and white.
I fought my way out of that cave. Became Iron Man.
That makes him Iron Man.
Realized I loved you. I know I said no more surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
The world has changed. None of us can go back. All we can do is our best. And sometimes the best that we can do is to start over.
I saw all these people die. I keep telling everybody they should move on. Some do, but not us.
Even if there's a small chance, we owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
We will. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. I like this one.
Alright.
Oh my gosh. Whoa! What a trailer.
So showing a lot without showing really anything.
Yeah, I know. I was like, they didn't show me enough.
I felt emotional, and like I don't even know the context of everything, but it's like wow. So it's really nice showing us the origins of some of our favorite heroes, like Captain America, Iron Man in the black and white. You know, we kind of see what happened before and how far we've come.
How much they've evolved.
Yeah, which is important because like you said at the beginning, like this is a long time coming. So it's nice that they showed us in the trailer like our roots. You know, like the roots of these characters and all that. So I have a question. What do you think is the meaning of the red?
Yeah, because in all the black and white shots, the red still came through.
The red comes through. So.
And I don't know what that symbolizes, but my theory on it is that everybody who got a flashback, which was Tony and Cap and Thor, I think they're the only ones. I think they're the major characters aren't going to survive, because if you notice, we didn't see a flashback for Natasha. We didn't see one for Banner.
Yeah.
We didn't see one for Ant-Man.
Yeah.
That's an interesting theory.
But we saw one for Hawkeye too.
Yeah.
Sort of. So I think those four aren't going to make it out.
Do we think this is the last movie?
For those characters, yes. Because Kevin Feige has already said that Captain Marvel is going to lead us going forward after this movie. Right. So for her to do that, some of the other characters have to either take a step back or die.
And a lot of the actors have sort of expressed, like, a lot of sorrow about, you know, they haven't given it away, but just the way that
even the trailer is like sorrow.
Yeah, the trailer is very much like a goodbye.
Yeah.
I'm still hooked on this black and white red theory, and I'm sure there's stuff online that I haven't looked up yet, but maybe you guys know kind of what's going on.
Put in the comments if you guys have a theory or.
What color stone is the red one?
The reality stone.
Okay, well. There you go. There's something.
But we do know that obviously that Ant-Man got out of the quantum realm. That's going to play a part. There's theories that time travel is going to come into play. They're going to go back in time.
Right.
Funny how we didn't see Thanos in this trailer. We've barely seen him.
Right.
We saw him a little bit in the first one. But
he's still just sitting on his rocket chair.
I'm sure he's just chilling. I'm wondering if any of the stuff that we kind of saw that were battle scenes, if that takes place really early on, because Kevin Feige said we're going to stay within the first 20 minutes. So maybe what we've seen is still within the first 20 minutes. We actually get confirmation that Tony has gotten back to Earth. Even though at the beginning of the first trailer, it looked like he was on death's door.
I still wish they would have kept it that way. I don't. Yeah.
But we don't know how. Yeah. We don't know how, and we don't know under what circumstances.
True, but it still kind of cheapens the suspense of when you're watching it. You're like, well, I know he's going to get out of this, so I don't really care.
Yeah, true, but I think that's the only thing that gave away. I mean, considering this movie might be close to 3 hours, you still don't know how anything else is going to go.
Do we know if it's going to be an intermission yet?
I know they were debating it. And I know.
I hope there is, because I'm gonna have to go pee.
You have to get that app on your phone that tells you
to
pee.
Yes.
During the
movies.
I
mean, but if we see it opening night, that may not be available. But I think because they said they've done some test shootings, and it's been like over 2.5 hours, and no one's had to go pee. But
I'm gonna have to go pee.
But I think they're still
weighing. I'm gonna have like a couple glasses of wine, just like.
I think they're weighing that option, but I will. If there's no intermission, I'm okay. If there is one, I'm okay too.
Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about the plot, the story, about their mission, because they say whatever it takes, whatever it takes, whatever it takes, whatever it takes, which makes me feel like there are going to be some sacrifices made.
Right.
Lots of sacrifices made, because they really just kept repeating that.
That was like the whole thing.
Yeah.
We know that there's going to be movies going forward. We already know there's going to be a Spider-Man movie.
Right.
There's already talks of there being a Black Panther 2 and Doctor Strange 2. So what is the sacrifice, and who has to make that sacrifice to get some of the characters that we lost in Infinity War back?
Well, right. So here's my other question. So they're suiting up, they're getting ready, they're preparing, but have they found out how to bring them back, and they just have to do it now?
That's what I was wondering.
Or are they trying to just find Thanos and be like, hey, you better bring them back or we'll kick your butt? You know what I mean? Like, are they trying to go around Thanos and find another way to bring them back? Have they discovered another way? Or are they preparing for their final battle with Thanos, and that's how they're going to bring everyone back?
Well, I think maybe they've come up with a plan, and I think at that point where we see them all suited up is going to maybe Ant-Man has figured something out in the quantum realm while he was stuck there that they can use to undo what has been done. I think they're on the journey to doing something, whatever that is. We don't know,
yes.
and how that's going to pay off. Because I think again, if this is early on, I think this is their all right. Now we've all kind of gathered up. Like Tony's come back, Ant-Man has come back, Captain Marvel has come in. I think now that they've gathered up their forces now, and they're all whole now for like the original Avengers, with addition of a couple other people, they can now go do something.
Right.
Because I think before that they've just been kind of figuring out what's happened, because they really don't know what Thanos did. It's just that they're coming to the realization that like half the people are gone.
Yeah.
Like all those missing numbers just kept going up and up and up and up and up. And I think they're just figuring out, we don't know how much time has passed, they're just figuring out what has actually happened.
And what to do about it.
Yeah, and how to go about it. And I think maybe they don't know what to do until maybe Ant-Man comes in and gives them...
Or even Captain Marvel, who's been hanging around the galaxy
so maybe now
for like
she
20
knows
years.
something. Maybe she knows something, and Ant-Man knows something, and then maybe they come up with a plan. We don't know. Yeah. So I think it's... I love the fact, and I have to give Disney and Marvel credit, that we've seen 2 trailers and a Super Bowl spot, and they really there's so many questions about what's happening, and they haven't showed us anything.
Nothing.
Like you know, we haven't seen the final battle. We've barely seen Thanos. We don't know who they're gonna be really. Are they fighting Thanos again?
Yeah.
We don't know.
Is there
anything.
another threat?
Yeah, exactly. We don't know.
Like who's the guy who's Thanos' dad?
Like the
Galactic...
The Immortals, yeah,
Galacticus...
that's not his dad. That's not his dad. He's another one of the main bad guys that potentially could be making an appearance that the Fox Disney deal has gone through. So we don't know any of those things. And I like the fact that when we go to see the movie, you're going in not knowing, not seeing the final battle at all. You don't know what's going to happen. We don't know how our heroes... Who's gonna survive? How they're gonna survive? We don't know anything.
This reminds me a lot of Game of Thrones because you really never know what you're gonna see, you know. And this is another one of those cases where obviously there's a lot of fan theories. There's a lot of people who are like, oh, it's probably this, and that, probably this, and that. But it could be any of those things.
We don't know. And I like that, and because the way they set up, none of our heroes are safe.
Yeah.
Just the way in Infinity War. We saw a lot of our like when Black Panther went away, when Spider-Man went away,
if Iron Man was away.
Yeah, I mean, even when he got stabbed, remember in the theater where people thought, oh, that's it, he's done. Mm-hmm. But just the fact that we don't, no one is 100. I think the only one who is 100% safe is Spider-Man because we know he's getting a movie. We don't even know how he's going to come back. But other than that, everything is a question mark, for lack of a better word. Even though you think there's going to be a Black Panther 2, we don't know how he's going to get back. Mm-hmm. If there's going to be a Doctor Strange 2, we don't know how he's going to get back. If there's going to be another Guardians movie, who's going to be part of the Guardians? Mm-hmm. Right. Who's going to be part of the Avengers besides Captain Marvel going forward? We don't know. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the beauty of it. They can do... They're at a point where they can literally do whatever they want, and then whatever they do in this movie will shape whatever they do going forward. But at this point, you can't 100% say for sure, oh, X is not going to die. We don't know that. It's like when we saw Infinity War, oh yeah, there's going to be another movie, so we know such and such is safe. But now you don't know. Right. You don't know anything.
And also at what cost. Yeah. You know, we know they're going to come back, but at what cost? Yeah. Obviously we talked about that, so yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of little nitpicky things that we can like kind of zoom in and look at and, you know, examine in this trailer. So
I'm pretty sure that red is going to mean something.
That means something.
Or it could be nothing and they're just messing with us because it kind of looks cool. Yeah. Like lead to kind of shine in it.
But they could have picked a different color for each, you know, each black and white instance.
That's true. And they just picked red through the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
The death.
Well, all right. So there's it's the death color, also the color of passion. Also the color of the Reality Stone. So, guys, like, if you've seen Schindler's List.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, but I mean, again, it can mean something or nothing, or maybe we won't know what it fully means until we watch the movie and you look back on this trailer and then you realize, oh, there was some foreshadowing going on.
I love it.
Because it could just be that, too. Again, everybody who got a flashback, maybe they died, maybe they don't. Yeah. Who knows? I think the foreshadowing is the flashbacks indicate that they die.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well
I hope it's not Iron Man.
Well, but he got a flashback, so he... I mean, but I think he'll be... if he does die, so he might end up being Spider-Man's or whoever takes his place as a new Iron Man or Iron Heart. If a woman takes his place, he might be their AI. So we might hear him,
right?
We might get his personality, but he himself may die.
Right. Yeah.
And maybe his son of Pepper.
I like him physically in the movies though. He's
Robert Downey Jr. is
he plays a big role.
Yeah, he is really fun to watch.
It's weird to think that they were thinking about Tom Cruise as Iron Man way back in the day.
Dude, I'm so over Tom Cruise.
But he was gonna be Tony Stark.
I'm glad they took a risk on Robert Downey Jr. though.
They did take a big risk, and it has paid off. For him and for them.
And he's
because I think if any other actor...
he has somebody follow him around.
Yeah, because I think if any other actor had played Tony Stark... I think we would have still got to this...
Sober.
I think we would have still got to this point, but it wouldn't have been the same road.
No.
It would be a different road. So, anyways, we just can't wait for the movie to come out at this point. Just like, tickets go on sale right now. Well, not right now because I would have to buy them. But anyway, what do you guys think? What do you think the flashbacks mean? What do you think the color red means? What are you guys' thoughts? Comment below. Put it below. Let's start the conversation. Let's start theorizing what all this stuff means. Also, like, subscribe, those great things. Make sure to hit that notification bell. If another trailer does come out, even though I doubt it, we'll review that. But we will definitely do a long review of the movie when that does come out, so you can look forward to that. But until then, I'm Sean.
Megan. Alex.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
I like my adventure shirt.